Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're gonna talk about XRP. And once again, this is the one-day chart. We're sitting here at 62 cents. We dipped down with the rest of the market. People were acting like XRP was the only cryptocurrency that dipped into the red today. But look at Bitcoin. The charts look very similar because we are still following Bitcoin. Alt season has not started yet. We're still waiting for that to happen. And most likely tomorrow will be another green day and we'll move back up around 65 cents. You know, nobody could call this market 100%, but if you look at what's been going on, every other day is a green day for XRP. Experts predict XRP price by Christmas, says big things are happening to XRP soon. So they're expecting $3 by Christmas, and I could definitely agree with that price prediction because that also fits the timeline now. Unless something big happens, like we get crypto regulations in place, or maybe Ripple's new RLUSD adds a lot of momentum to XRP, I think we will definitely see XRP at $3 by Christmas. And October starts today. Everybody's expecting October to be massive for crypto based on past Octobers, especially in an election year. It seems like whenever there's an election year, you could expect a green October. It's October 1st. Starting today, large banks must meet new requirements that fit into a global change in the regulatory framework. Basel III. All banks must now ensure that they have enough liquidity to weather financial storms. A huge change for the financial industry and everyone who has invested in it. You know, a lot of people are expecting the banks to start having problems as soon as today. And you know, we don't know how this is going to fully affect the banks yet. Jamie Dimon was shitting his pants over Basel III. I still cannot get over that video. In fact, he wanted Congress to not even put Basel III in place here in the United States because you know a lot of shady stuff goes on behind the scenes at JP Morgan. Blockchain technology in the Russian economy document. Special attention is paid to the possibilities of XRP's token used as a payment currency bridge. Confidential JP Morgan document provided for the exclusive use of SBR Bank of Russia. Ripple has the potential to disrupt cross-border payments across the industry globally. Ripple is the most appealing digital asset for financial institutions. Now, we know Russia has been working with Ripple in the past. Most people will speculate that they're still working together behind the scenes. But I'm always telling you to pay attention to Russia. And this is why right here. How Russia circumvented U.S. sanctions may kickstart crypto regulation by year's end. Read closely. Geopolitical events often drive regulatory decisions and influence crypto adoption. It has been well documented that Russia plans to use cryptocurrency exchanges to circumvent U.S. sanctions and conduct international transactions using crypto. And those sanctions do not matter. Ripple does not have to work directly with Russia, and Russia can still use the XRP ledger and XRP. This scenario would significantly diminish the effectiveness of U.S. economic sanctions. In September 2024, a Russian law came into effect that allows the use of cryptocurrencies for international transactions, with the first crypto-based transaction set to begin by the end of this year. Once Russia starts conducting financial transactions through crypto exchanges, the U.S. will lose its ability to exert economic control over Russian trade. To counter this, the U.S. will likely accelerate crypto regulation to prevent Russia from bypassing sanctions and to maintain its geopolitical influence. And you see it right here. So this could fast track crypto regulations here in the United States. Like I kept telling you, just keep watching Russia and China. Whenever they're fast tracking something, the U.S. has no choice but to counteract whatever they are doing. Same thing happened with CBDCs. Back in 2022, Russia announced the CBDC. Right away, the U.S. started really accelerating the digital dollar. Same thing's going to happen here. Risk in Ripple's technology and regulations. You know, here's what's great. We're XRP investors. We don't have to worry at all about regulations. You know, these people that have all their money tied up in meme coins or other shady cryptocurrencies, they have to worry about regulations. This is why I always tell you, if you're an XRP holder, you have nothing to worry about. Just do nothing. Wait and get rich. That's it. Take a listen to Brad here.
I'm just trying to explain, when regulators look at this and they say, what new regulations should we have? I look at it and say, well, no. We have robust regulatory frameworks. Ripple's attitude is we're pro-regulation. Like, we're not trying to change that. We are not trying to circumvent it. And the challenge for us has been many in the crypto community. You hear crypto and management, some people in this room, you heard crypto and you're like, ooh, Silk Road, drugs, you know. And yes, there are bad actors in that system. There are also bad actors that use the US dollar. This is a new way to do that. And you know what we're trying to do is say, we can bring these technologies to bear in a regulated world to solve real problems that really improve the economy.
And that's what Ripple plans to do. They want to improve the economy. They want to make the banking system better. They want to fix all the problems with SWIFT. They want to make things fast, cheap, and secure. And the customer is the one that's going to benefit from that the most. Because somebody that wants to send money home, they don't want to pay those big, large fees that exist today. And they don't want to wait 2 or 3 days for the money to get there. They want it to happen in a matter of seconds, and they want it to be cheap. But it shows you that Brad is not worried about regulations at all. So you should not be worried about regulations either. Oh my word, what have I stumbled upon? We've got the entire cross-border payments timeline. 2025 to 2026 looks like go time. I'll let the pro researchers dig into this. And when you look at this, everything seems to be done by the end of 2025, early Q1 2026. By then, you could expect XRP to be sitting at a very high price. This is why a lot of people think XRP is easily going to achieve 3 digits sometime between now and the middle of next year. They're expecting it to happen that soon. And they're expecting it to stay at high prices without major pullbacks, because they're also expecting utility to be driving the price of XRP as well. But why stop there? They also have the ISO 222 timeline as well. And if you look at the timeline for ISO and cross-border payments, it coincides with each other. Those time frames add up to each other. And we already know crypto is going to have a huge impact inside of ISO. It's the same reason that when I'm investing in crypto, I try to stay within ISO cryptocurrencies, because I already know that this is going to be a very big deal going forward. You know, all the retail investors all over X, they want you to think otherwise. They want you to think ISO was a nothing burger. And I always told you, you know, they're saying this because the value hasn't come yet. And the key word is yet. That value is still to come. How Singapore became a hub for Ripple or Coinbase. Take a listen.
And we use Singapore as a hub in that network. So in Singapore, we're licensed with a DPT license, a digital payment token license that enables us to sell digital tokens and process all the operations as a hub here for many of our global operations. And that, that is the framework that has allowed us and other organizations that are like-minded to come to set up and to establish Singapore as a hub.
So think about it like this, okay? The majority of Ripple's payment flows using XRP goes through Singapore. The real-time settlement system connect in and out to other nations' QR code systems. Now, this should have been the United States, but what happened was the SEC decided to sue Ripple, to drag them through the courts for over 3 years. And during that time, Ripple went and they grew and they expanded out all around the world. Now Singapore is a major hub for crypto. And the US could have easily capitalized on this. But instead, they wanted to hold innovation back. They wanted to hold crypto back. And soon the US is going to have no choice but to play catch up with the rest of the world. $16 trillion by 2030. BlackRock is quietly backing a radical new US dollar rival amid a Bitcoin and crypto price boom. So this is what BlackRock is working on. Fears are swirling. The US dollar is on the verge of total collapse. BlackRock's USD Institutional Digital Liquidity Fund, Build L, is being used to back a new stablecoin described as a key milestone in the $16 trillion by 2030 race to tokenize finance. So it looks like BlackRock is now entering the game with a new stablecoin. I want to see what happens here. And no matter what, even if they do create a new stablecoin, they have to send that stablecoin around. It has to move. It has to be able to move value. Just like Ripple's new stablecoin, it's going to be utilized to provide liquidity and move value. So at some point, most likely XRP would end up moving this as well, because XRP moves anything of value. But we're sitting here and we're looking at XRP sitting above 61 cents. It's hard to see where this cryptocurrency is going. But let me tell you something. Once the breakout finally happens, you want to be holding this cryptocurrency. I always tell people, this is your shot. If you don't invest in this cryptocurrency, if you don't stay patient, if you sell too soon, you are missing out on the greatest opportunity in your lifetime. Because XRP right now, it's sitting at such a low, undervalued price compared to where it's going. I wanted to show you in this video that what people are saying, we see ISO getting ready to go live. We see cross-border payments planning to amp up all throughout next year. And what moves value is what we're holding. XRP is going to be moving value all around the world on a daily basis. It cannot be sitting here at 61 cents. It has to be at such a much higher price. Even to provide on-demand liquidity, it cannot be sitting at 61 cents. It has to be at a higher value. And eventually that value is going to come. I'm still waiting to see what happens with that fair market value of crypto that's coming at the end of this year as well. That could be an absolute game changer for a cryptocurrency like XRP. And that's why I'm always telling you, just relax and do nothing. You are going to make money off of your XRP. And until it does happen, stay patient, stay positive, and let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.